Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age on the MysteriousJG. Last time we hunted the Vorpal Bunny, because the bunny girls of Ariute Village want us killing non-girl bunnies, I suppose. The angry lesbian bunnies. No, they want us to kill them. It's not that the Vorpal Bunny wasn't a girl, so the Vorpal Bunny wasn't actually one of the Viera. I'm joking around, but the Viera, are kind of bunny girls, but they're not literally rabbits. The Vorpal Bunny was kind of a magical rabbit. As hunt missions go, it was not threatening, but it was a bit of a nuisance because of its tendency to flee. And if it got far enough away, it would occasionally disappear. And I guess I'll save my game just in case. But it would occasionally disappear, and oh, you know what? Let me not use this slot in case anything goes wrong as far as a video, and I want to refight the Vorpal Bunny because something goes wrong with my video capture or whatnot. But what was I getting at? Yeah, it would disappear and heal itself and restore its buffs periodically, but it really wasn't dangerous as far as an offensive attack. So we're going to go to the Mount Baramses and get a couple of hunt missions going here. But I could try to start punching above my weight and take on the new enemy that has appeared in the Still Shrine of Miriam, but I'm under the impression from a couple of sources that it's going to be way easier to do later. Might be doable now, though. I was looking for named characters to talk to, as they will be far more likely than anyone else to be the people who are going to give me hunts. It does have to be a wounded refugee. It does have to be a wounded refugee. I turned my back on my home to see the world of the Humes, and what I found was slaughter and despicable weakness. Well, you know what? Fuck you, too. These people are in trouble. And you're talking about their despicable weakness? Seriously, fuck off. Well, you should not say these things. If you find Humes weak, then lend us your strength. No, fuck you. Why would I do that? You're disgusting. Bereft of his Grace Anastasia's protection, Mount Baramses is vulnerable. Even now, a terrible worm. Great is near. Many have fallen. Oh, this is the hunt, then. Or maybe not. Sure seemed like this was the hunt. When they mentioned a terrible worm, I thought maybe we were going to go deal with it for them. It's the Grand Kiltius. You have the look of one who knows many techniques, but did you know that some techniques alter their range with different weapons? For instance, when you use Soul Eater upon a winged foe, the sword would not avail you, yet a bow would serve in good stead. A good grasp of the situation is centered prevailing in combat. Thanks. Got a hunt mission or anything like that? No? Okay. Hey, it's a member of the Acolyte Protection Agencies. You go to the Imperial City of Arcades? It would not do to travel on foot. I recommend Chocobo, perhaps a Gate Crystal. Yeah, traveling on foot gives you a lot of opportunity to get experience from fighting monsters. Or I could switch over to Final Fantasy 13-2 and get a Rogue Chocobo. With the passing of His Grace Anastasius, the future of the Kiltius is shrouded in darkness. I pray for the light will cut through these clouds. But I do not have a hunt mission for you, sorry. Oh, that's right, the Kiltius isn't a person, it's what these people are called. And they're alternating back and forth between an Irish accent and some kind of Ronso deal. Should the Arcadians come again, what will become of us? We have no strength to resist an attack. Light's mercy on us all. Faram. If only I was able to infuse my spirit with an animal spirit via possession or whatever the hell happens to William. In distant past, great Condemner too sought such power and was stricken down by the gods. Even now, a spirit is bound within the still shrine of Miriam. Know the fate of those who have fallen in their search for strength. Yeah, that's like an optional Esper, and pretty much trumped up super boss that we probably can't handle just yet. All Mount Baramasis mourns the passing of his grace Anastasis. Now it falls on us to choose another Grand Kiltius, yet no one steps forward. They've all been caught up in that whole pedophilia scandal. I fear the future of the Kiltius is imperiled. Oh, we're not going to be able to go in any further, huh? Well, wait a second, game. Now, you told me that there was people around here looking for hunts. Okay, so I missed somebody right at the very entrance, one of the shopkeepers. And then... Okay, so everybody was right at that very first screen. I thought I talked to everybody there. I realized I didn't talk to the shopkeepers. Maybe there was other people I didn't talk to, but... First quarter or so of this video has been a complete waste of everyone's time. Oh well. We got a little bit of background on the Condemner. Game gave us more of a hint that, hey, there's a big, mean, optional boss waiting in the Still Shrine of Miriam if you feel like going to deal with that. So that's a thing. No particular reason not to be turboing along here. Oh, except that was the screen that I was actually supposed to be going to. Oops. Alright. Get out of here before I have to fight dangerous enemies that we'll defeat with one hit. The Kilties today have no strength to withstand the violence of the world below. The Arcadian attack may well have been a divine test. Oh, yeah, it didn't pass. It was a test from Divine. You know, from Pink Flamingos.
I have a mind to back up and leave this place. The Imperials may be gone now, but they'll be back while you may be my last customer.
You know, it's too bad for you because I'm not buying shit. I've already got all this. Hymns. The partner to hers. Oh, you have perhaps seen my posting? You have come to slay the feral retriever? Sure. I thank you. The feral retriever lurks in Paramina Rift, attacking those coming to the Holy City for salvation. There have been many deaths. The latest reports say the feral retriever was seen in the southern part of the rift, near the Still Shrine of Miriam. Please, sir, help us. Sure, we'll do that. We'll knock that out for you. Gertie. Are you from Montblanc's clan? You've come a long way, Kupo. So you hear about the Trickster, Kupo? Sure. Alright then, here's the deal, Kupo. You know the legendary Trickster, right? Of course I do. Why, every clan in the land is after that one. Well, guess who shows up in Panorama Rift? Not the Trickster. I was tricking you. No, just in the nick of time, too, Kupo. Some bandits were fixing to steal my chocobos. Can you imagine a chocobo? Its feathers of the purest white, barreling down the cliffside? It made quick work of those bandits, Kupo. People talk about birds in hand, Kupo, but I'll take a bird in the bush any day, especially when that bird is a giant white chocobo. That's all I have for you, Kupo. The Trickster should be found out in the Paramana Rift. So this chocobo came and helped you, and as a result, you want us to murder it. Great. I saw Trickster in the Paramana Rift by the frozen brook. There's a reason why they call it a legend, though. It's hard to find sometimes, but it exists. Honest, Kupo. Better hurry, though. I told Monad from Clan Centauro about it a little while ago, Kupo. He might find it before you. Alright, so, basically, a chocobo helped save him from robbers, and he decided to repay it by sending people to murder it. And we're going to go do that because we're part of the Guild of Murderers. Well, they're kind of both along the same path, so let's go deal with them. Again, I don't know that they're the most effective, but the... So, I'm under the impression it really doesn't make that big of a difference, and the people who bother to make facts and post in message board threads about the character differences and which ones are best suited to which classes are really pouring into the details of the stats in depth that doesn't matter to most casual players. But I'm told that Fran is the worst character in the game. Like, I'm not talking about her personality or her design or anything like that. I'm talking about just from stats. So I gave her two of the jobs that also weren't really that highly reported or didn't show up in combos that seemed that important. But I miss her anytime she's not in the party because the Time Mage spells are so much more interesting than the Black Mage spells in this game, even if they don't always work. Anyway. Oh. Got blinded. Probably somebody should do something about that. Oh, he learned bravery. It's like the only white magic he knows. He's got a weird... that's kind of a weird thing to be missing there, but he doesn't actually have blind... his job as like a hunter / knight or whatever combo he got didn't actually give it to him. I might have to mix it up, like the girl boy, like 3 boys as a party, then 3 girls as a party, kind of works. But then occasionally it's like, no, I really need, I kind of need Pinello right now, but I also need to.
So you're here after all. We may as well work together, I suppose. I'd put up with just about anything to land this mark. Haven't seen hide nor hair of it so far. Nothing to do but keep searching.
Okay, Moned. I'm gonna take you out, Moned. He's got bravery and protect, but he's weak against water. Sadly, we don't get to see Moned's stats. So there may be a trick to encountering it. It's hard to say. They've hinted that it's difficult to find. It doesn't like to come out. All we can really do is wander around killing stuff. I do remember there's a mark that hates violence. And the deal is that if you fight any enemies at all on the screen that you're supposed to fight it on, it won't appear. Oh, it sounds Bosch if it's Stampede. Well, we got a pebble, so that was really great. What was it? Echo drops or what? The echo herbs. Well, I kind of feel like we gotta find it, or else Monad will be disappointed. I don't want that. We could go to the next screen and fight the other mark first. I have a feeling this mark is more dangerous than that, because they usually, when they throw in a character to help you, that's usually for the high-end marks. And if you'd like to come to a high-end pawn shop... Sorry. That is a reference to a local TV commercial back in when I lived in Newport News. So even if you were like my next-door neighbor, you wouldn't necessarily get that reference. Did Monad trigger that? Or did I trigger that? Because I was trying not to trigger it, but I kind of got a little closer than I meant to. Got any clues on how to get this thing to come out? To be found on the rarest of occasions by the frozen brook. The rarest of occasions, eh? So there's probably some trick to this. Yeah, I kind of don't know what to do with this. So we've gotten hints before. There was an enemy that it was afraid of a certain type of monster, so after we defeated all those monsters, it came out. We had one where the enemy was supposed to be a lech and perverted, so we had the all-female party came out, and it showed up. And like I said, there's one coming later where you can't attack any enemies because it's afraid of violence. But this one, it just says it comes out on rare occasions. So what does that mean? Don't know how to get it to come out. I know there are some rare enemies in this game that only appear if your party members are in danger. Like if you're in critical status. There's like one screen, and I haven't bothered to show it, but there's an undead enemy that will appear, and it's like some kind of Reaper of Souls type of thing, because if you're in trouble, it will show up, and then there are strategies, early game strategies, for power leveling by fighting that thing. Well, I mean, I guess what I could do is give up on it for now and just say, with the recent unpleasantness in the Still Shrine of Miriam in mind, just cut straight to the chase and look up the answer in a FAQ. Not even try to figure it out for myself. And use the rest of this video to take out the other hunt mission here. They did say something about Well, I tell you what, I don't feel like wasting time trying it out because it could be nothing. But the only thing I can think of is that it might come out if we're riding chocobos. Be attracted to its own kind, as it were. But that could be nonsense, and I don't really feel like wasting a lot of time figuring it out. So I'm just going to go ahead and deal with the other hunt mission, which is nearby. Maybe leaving the screen and coming back from another direction will help. Who knows? But it should be like up in it should be up in here. Up in here. Up in here. You guys just keep repopulating. Like, would Guy Shaw Greens help in any way? And I think I'll just round out this video by taking care of the other hunt mission and look this thing up online, see if I can find any hot tips. You okay, friend? I was guiding refugees to Holy Mountain when, ahead of the spine of the ice worm, we were set upon by a feral retriever. Yeah, well, that's kind of why we're here. I will save on the same slot, even though I just got done saying I was going to save on a different slot. In case I lost a video, I can't say it would be a great tragedy to lose this video. I spent about a quarter of it looking for the people to talk to, and the rest of it wandering around in circles, not being able to find the chocobo mark. But we'll make up for it with the exciting action of dealing with this thing. You're not it. You're it. Ooh, he's a big fella. He's basically a giant version of some of the goofy enemies we fought in Galmore Jungle. But he's got stone gaze, and that's not really good for us at all. We got softs. Doesn't look like we have a lot of softs. We got float moats. Oh, they don't have soft in this game. So we do have the thing that deals with paralysis, but it's going to take a whole turn. I wonder if this monster can set off traps, because that's what's about to happen, it looks like. Oh, he does have time magic. I was just complaining before about how only Fran has it. Maybe she has the good ones. God healed by something. But we slowed it. Well, it's immune to status effects. Oh, that sucks. It killed off both of Van's allies right before it died, so they didn't get any LP, but whatever. Oh, and they got permanent blasted, too. Perma-blasted. I guess they're not perma-blasted. I'll bring you guys back to life, don't you worry. Ooh, yeah. I'm just that much better than Van. Party connected to... Oh, I didn't get rid of Pinello. I didn't actually notice if we stole anything from it. I attempted to steal early in the fight. Generally, the enemies that don't repeat don't really give you very good stuff when you steal from them. Which seems fair. A lot of Final Fantasy games make it like, you only have one opportunity to steal the super rare item. In this game, I usually am getting crap like pebbles when I steal from the marks, but, oh well. We got that feral retriever for you. You defeat the feral retriever. Once again, those seeking the Holy Mountain may travel in safety. Yeah, pretty sweet. $91 kills, suitable reward. Alright, well, all we got out of it was LP, so if anybody was dead and they're... Well, they didn't have cat ears equipped anyway, so it really makes no difference. Nobody needs license plates for actual purchasing of license anymore. Alright, so we're going to call it a video just a tiny bit early, and I'm going to try to figure out, through the aid of the interwebs, how we get that chocobo to come out, because I just don't feel like figuring it out for myself. The only things I could think of to try would be to ride in and out on chocobos, to maybe come to that area from different screens. Like, I don't have any particular clue what would make sense. So I'm just going to cut to the chase and see if there is a trick to it or not. When we come back next time, we will most likely be dealing with the rare chocobo who must be killed because it helped someone. Thanks for watching.